In today's video, I'm going to walk you through the complete process behind an AI trading bot I built using Claude. From the first setup steps all the way to the final outcome, I'll show you how I used it for day trading and what I noticed during the AI agents testing. A large part of the difficult work was handled by Claude code, so you don't have to be a programmer or an experienced trader to follow the general workflow. AI agents can make the parts that are normally more technical, automated, and much easier to understand. We'll go over what this crypto trading system is meant to do, how I set it up, and how it performed during my trading strategy test. Here's an overview of the concept. The AI agent monitors decentralized exchanges for possible market opportunities. When it finds a setup that matches the conditions, it can react automatically using the logic that was built into the system. That may sound simple at first, but these opportunities can show up and disappear very quickly. In a lot of cases, speed and precision are extremely important, which is why automation plays such a major role in this kind of strategy. As AI tools continue getting more advanced, creating and testing systems like this has become much more accessible than it was before. That's exactly what I'll be showing you in this video. First, you'll need to have one of these extensions if you don't already. As you can see here, mine is ready to go. If you're using a desktop, you'll want to use the browser extension. If you're following this on mobile, then you can use the browser that is built directly into the app. After that, open the platform. I'll leave the links and any extra information in the description below. Create a new file and give it a simple name. This is the code I'll be using for the setup. I've also added the same version below in case you want to look over it or follow along with the same steps. It's open source, so if you want, you can check it with any audit tools, scanners, or review services that you personally trust before interacting with anything. Now I'm going to copy the code and paste it into the new file that I just created. Next, I'll move over to this tab. Check the version displayed at the top. It should already match the code, but if it doesn't, then choose the correct matching version from the drop-down menu. Now click this button here. Once that process is finished, go over to the next tab. Open the drop-down, select this option, connect it, and approve the authorization request. After the connection is complete, your details should appear in this section. Now I'll click here. An interaction fee will show up. This is usually a small network related cost and it's needed to initialize the setup. I'll confirm it and let the transaction process. Nice, okay, the transaction went through, and now the main dashboard is visible. Before moving forward, I'll check this quickly. I'll click this button here. Make sure this matches the one displayed over here exactly. Mine matches, so the setup looks good. Now that everything has been verified, the system needs funds available in order to run the test. For this walkthrough, I'm going to use 2 Ethereum. The simplest way to understand it is to think of it like fuel for a car. Without fuel, the system doesn't have anything available to operate with. Now, the minimum is 1 Ethereum. Based on what I've tested, using somewhere between 2 and 20 Ethereum though gives the system more flexibility to interact with possible opportunities. Larger amounts makes it possible to access larger opportunities. I personally haven't run into an upper limit. The 1 Ethereum minimum is not just a random number either. Smaller amounts can run into problems where fees, costs, and execution issues may be greater than the potential return. If that minimum amount feels too high for you, then I would not recommend using this type of system. This here is my unique personal agent address. It is different for everyone. Only use your own deployed address you have control over. Don't use anyone else's. I'll copy my personal unique address by clicking this button. Then I'll open my extension and choose send. Select Ethereum. Paste my unique address into this field, enter the amount, then I'll just continue and confirm the transaction. Once the transfer arrives, I'll click here to confirm that the balance is showing inside the system. Okay, great. The funds are now showing, so I'm going to go ahead and start the system. I'll click this button, approve the interaction fee, and wait for the confirmation to complete. That's it. The system is now active and running. You can watch the trading bot activity logs live inside this terminal window. Now I'm going to let it run for a while, then I'll come back and check the progress. All right, I'm back. Let's check the current status by clicking here. So far, the results are looking decent. I want to let it run longer though, because the system responds to live market conditions, and a longer test gives a better overall picture than a very short sample. I'm going to leave it running for the rest of the day, and I'll just come and check back in tomorrow. Alright, it has now been a full day. I'll check here again and see where everything stands. That's a very strong outcome for this test. All the activity is recorded in the terminal, so you can look through the entities and review each opportunity the system responded to. Extremely impressive stuff here. When you're ready to stop the system and retrieve the balance, click this button, approve the interaction request, and wait for the confirmation. And there we go. That's the entire process. Now, before I wrap up the video, just a quick disclaimer. This content is for educational and informational purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing in this video should be considered financial, legal, or investment advice. I'm just simply sharing my own personal experience testing the tools and technology that I use. Now, if you do have any questions, I've included my contact information below. If you found this video useful, be sure to like it and subscribe. All links and resources are in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.